Hey, what's happening, guys? This is your boy Creativedwill, your everyday creative dad. Welcome to the channel, and thank you for tuning in. Man, if this is your first time here at this channel, please consider hitting that thumbs up, that like button, and notification bell, and that subscribe button so you don't miss a thing. We're dropping videos every single week. Today, I got a super dope video prepared for you all. It's gonna be short and simple, and we're gonna be taking a look at how to actually save your groups and save your different expansions that you create on your own, your drum kits that you create on your own inside the Maschine software, as well as how to actually build your libraries inside of Maschine. So y'all already know what time it is. Let's dive in and let's get creative. Alright, you guys, so welcome back. As you can see, I got an instance of Maschine pulled up here, and I'm actually in the group section. So if you're new to Maschine and this is your first time like loading up, you don't know what a group is. A group is more like a kit that's been put together, got presets and everything already made up for you. For example, I got one loaded here by Crate Cuts. We're gonna load another one really quick. And when I load that kit up, you can see that all of my sounds are placed on the actual pads of my Maschine. So we have the ability inside Maschine to create our own groups and our own kits and save those and recall them for later. So I'm gonna name this, let's say Lo-Fi Kit, right? Lo-Fi, boom, kit, boom. And I'm gonna come over here to my files. I can either utilize Maschine sounds inside of here, if I wanted to just go through all the one shots and everything like that and say lo-fi and or whatever, drums, we can come over here to drums. Because I'm trying to make a drum kit, and I can come over here and add just different sounds that way. But I'm gonna add my own sounds. I got Eldre's kit over here. We're gonna take a look at his one shots. Let's add a kick from his kit. Boom. And then I'm gonna come back over here to, let's say, J Dilla junk. So we're gonna add a snare from J Dilla's kit. I'm just for the sake of this video, I'm just adding stuff. Let's add a hi-hat from Alchemist's drum kit. Let's go over here to close hats. Let's add a, yeah, that sounds dope. Let's add a crash or a cymbal. Boom. Let's just add anything. So let me go back over to pad mode. So say if I like that kit and I want to save this kit, this is my lo-fi kit, and I want to be able to pull it up in my expansions over here, boom, then first thing I need to do is I need to load all the sounds. You can either load up presets and stuff that you want, like EQ, not presets, but effects and stuff that you want, like EQs and stuff like that, and then recall all of that. So first thing I need to do is I can either come over here and save as, or I can go save with samples. I typically like to save with samples because if I can actually use that kit anywhere. It saves the samples with the actual kit, so it can recall it anywhere, and I can send that to you guys and be like, hey, check out my kit that I made. Even though I didn't make this kit, I just dragged some sounds together. But if you're doing some sound design, this is a super dope way to actually save your kits and send them. You can sell them and all the other stuff. So boom, I hit save with sounds, then I click on it right there, and let's say I'm gonna name this lo-fi, let's say lo-fi kit. Well, you know what, it's already right here, boom, with samples, lo-fi kit samples, and I'm gonna say lo-fi kit, boom, and we're gonna hit save, right? Boom, and hit save. So once I do that, then I come back over here to groups, all groups, like where you find your expansions. But you see this little person right here? I hit that little person right there, and boom. Oh, let's go back over here, hit the person, and there's that lo-fi kit. So if I delete this group right here, shift and erase, boom, that group, then I double click on it. Wow, there's that expansion, my own expansion pack. So it automatically loaded up that group for me, so I don't have to, I can create my own groups, my own expansions and stuff like that. So if you have a whole bunch of different expansions and you like to pull different sounds from those expansions, then this is a great way for you to create your own groups. Now let me show you guys another trick. Now when you're browsing sounds over here, for the most part, a lot of people do what I do. My homeboy Jimmy, he does the same thing. Well, I come over here to the file and library, and I have all of my different sounds and all of my different kits that's on my external hard drive. So the file pretty much shows all of your files on your computer. So I got everything stored on my E drive. So what I typically do is I'll come over here and I'll find, let's say, okay, Somatics kit, drum kit or whatever, and I'll right click that and I'll add to my favorite, so it'll be up here. So now my Somatics kit is up here and I can access it really quick that way. Or you can do it another way inside a Maschine, right? I can actually have it so I can browse these sounds in my actual library, and I'm gonna show you how you do that. So let's find a kit over here with let me find something really quick. Let's go to Somatics deluxe lo-fi collection, and let's go to drums and one shots, right? And I want to add all of these claps, right? All of them. So I'll be able to browse them on my actual hardware and not just on the machine itself. Because if it's in the file, you can't browse it on the hardware. You have to actually do what we're about to get ready to do and add it to your library. So first thing you need to do is you need to find the folder that you want to add to your library, and you want to right click on here and say import to library. So once I import to library, I can come down here to, let's say, drums, boom, and let's say, what's this? That is claps, boom. I hit that, then I hit OK. And boom, it just imported into my actual library. So if I'm over here and I'm in, let's say, one shots, boom, I go to one shots, and then I click on this little person right here, and I go to drums, claps, and these are all of those Somatics claps that we added. I'm gonna do another folder just to show you, and we're gonna do a different sound because the claps is already, well, these claps are new, so I can actually browse these claps on the machine. Before then, I couldn't browse up and down on the actual machine. I had to go to file and I had to use my mouse and my keyboard in order to browse up and down. But when it's in the library, I can actually browse all of the sounds right from the machine and load them directly from the machine hardware, or load them directly from the actual software. So if I come back over here, boom, we're gonna go back over here and we're gonna add snaps, right? So I right click on that again, and we can either add to favorite, which will bring it to the top up here, or we can say import file to library or import to library. And I don't know why this thing is smaller than usual. Okay, there we go. And let's go over here to drums again. Boom. And let's see if we can find snap, right? Doesn't have a section where it says snap. So what we can do is we can actually come up. Does it? Let me make sure. Okay, clap slash snap. So we just click on that right there that says clap slash snap, and we will hit import. Now when I come back over here to my library, now it's that new section is right there added, says clap slash snap. So if I come back over here, this is showing me everything. But if I go back to drums, clap slash snaps, and those are all of those sounds. And I'm actually browsing using the hardware. All right, you guys, so really quick, this is Future Creativedwill. As I was editing in this video, I saw that I didn't actually go over how to access those new kits that you created, or those new sounds that you added to your library from the actual hardware itself. So first things first, if you're in just the regular old machine mode, it'll probably start off in plugin. You want to come over here to browser, And when you're in the browser section, to access the various sections such as projects, groups, effects, not library, but you know, one shots and all that good stuff, you want to come over here to these first two buttons, and as you scroll over, like it scrolled over to the next section, which is groups. When you're in groups, you can access your kits by hitting the user tab, and you can scroll down to, we created that lo-fi kit. I hit load, and it actually loaded that kit up from the actual hardware itself. So it's like you have your own expansions that you can load up at any point in time, and you don't have to use the software to do it. You can do it directly from the hardware when you got the software open. All right, so now if you want to access the actual sounds in your library that you've organized and created, then you want to come over here to one shots, and the same thing, one shots, make sure you're in the user section. You want to come down here. We say, okay, we added the snaps from the Cymatics Deluxe Lo-Fi, and I can actually browse those sounds. So one thing to keep in mind, if you're over here in groups, you won't be able to actually like hear a preview of the kits that you created, but you'll be able to load them up. But you will be able to hear a preview in the one shots of all the sounds and everything that's inside of your library that you've now created custom sections for, or done pretty much organized inside your library. So once you find the sound, you can actually load it up from the actual hardware. And how you do that is you go select the pad that you want, and then you hit load, and now we got that sound loaded up, and I didn't have to use the software whatsoever. So back to your regular program. I had to show you guys that because I barely used that feature, but I thought that it would be super duper dope for other people to use that feature. And yeah, so this was a short video. I just had to put that out for you all. If you found value in this video, then please hit that thumbs up, hit that like button, hit that notification bell, subscribe button, and all that good stuff, so you don't miss a thing with these videos that we're putting out every week. Until next time, you guys be awesome, be creative, and don't let anybody stop you from doing what it is you want to do in life. Till next time, deuces.